great, kid. Keep going.
What's up everyone, my name is Tricky Acid and welcome back to another Titanfall 2 video. In this vid I'll be doing a comparison on Ronin versus Ronin Prime. Kodomono is excited as you can see, and both Ronin and Ronin Prime are standing beside each other, so we'll start with the chassis comparison. I'm going to circle around them so you get a better look at the differences. You can see Ronin Prime has more of this samurai-inspired design compared to his original model. And the sword is the best change for me. I prefer this sleeker design. It looks a lot better than the large sword that the original Ronin carries, which reminds me more of the Buster Sword from Final Fantasy. Overall, the design for Ronin Prime is pretty nice. Round 2 is about animation. I've always noticed how Ronin has a single animation that loops every time you swing his sword, which can only be seen in third person. Because the funny thing is, when you play as Ronin in first person, to you the pilot, he moves his sword in different directions. And I find that really misleading when you see Ronin in third person only swing his sword in only one way. I thought, let's see if Respawn have expanded the sword animations with the release of Ronin Prime, but as you can see, both HC and Kodomono duking it out in the background, and the sword animations are exactly the same between Ronin and Ronin Prime. It's the same animation loop playing over and over, and I know it's not a game breaker, but it would have honestly added an extra touch of detail. Moving forward, the tone of voice has had a slight change for Ronin Prime, and to compare, I'll be playing a few voice lines from the original Ronin, and then I'll play the voice of Ronin Prime.
Controls are handed to you, pilot. Transferring controls to pilot. Smart moves, pilot. It is good to have you back. The Ronin sword transferred to pilot. Warning, we have taken critical damage. Advise taking cover. Sword core ready. Keep your enemies close. You are being engaged by multiple Titans. Keep focus. Friendly Titan attacking your target. Be aware, pilot, you're outnumbered by hostile Titans. Welcome back, pilot. Pilot on board. Welcome back. Transferring controls to manual operation. Smart moves, pilot. It is good to have you back. Controls are handed to you, pilot. The sword is yours, pilot. Friendly Titan down. An unfortunate loss. Critical damage. Take evasive action. You are being engaged by multiple Titans. Keep focus.
Ronin has always had an awesome voice, but it got even better with Ronin Prime's deeper, darker tone. But next up, let's talk about nose arts. Starting with Ronin, you can see the various nose arts and they look great. I think Ronin has some of the best nose arts in my opinion, mainly because they work so well and I love the quirky designs. And my two favorites are Starburst and Freeze Frame. On the other hand, looking at Ronin Prime, the only area that is used is the top of his head for the canvas, and as you go through the various skins, it doesn't get any better. It looks like someone has just slapped a bumper sticker on top of that head, and it doesn't look too great. I think this is a common trend with the Prime Titans in general, as their new chassis don't always work well with the original nose arts. Hopefully though, Respawn will introduce exclusive nose arts for the Prime Titans in the future to make the most of their new chassis. And finally, let's compare executions. Ronin Prime includes the brand new Thunder and Lightning execution, and we're gonna do it on HCF.
Great first kill.
See, the best thing about this execution, as I've mentioned in my execution video, is how the legs get left behind and then limp to the ground. That's just brilliant. I love it. Not sure if it's a bug, but if it is, it can be forgiven because some glitches sometimes just work out better and turn out to be quite funny. And now, let's move on to Ronin's original execution, but using the Ronin Prime chassis. Right, before we do this, can we just admire how HCF is being engulfed in those flames on top of Kodomono's Titan? Alright, cool. Let's just get on with the execution now. There was a slight audio bug during that execution, which does happen sometimes, so hopefully Respawn will fix that at some point. But regarding Ronin's original execution, I find it more entertaining to watch than Ronin Prime's. But that is it for the comparison video, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to give a like, comment below on your thoughts. Hopefully this video also helped those of you who haven't purchased Ronin Prime as of yet, and you can decide if it is worth the purchase or not. And if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe. It is E3 week, by the way, so I'm gonna try and get some good E3 content up on the channel this week for all of you guys. So brand new gaming news and more, so stay tuned for that. It's super exciting. And with all that said, I will catch you all next time.